Gives you an idea of the intensity of the winds and how much they've been building throughout the day when you see some of the video of what it looked like just a few hours ago. Beyond the choppy surf, look at that. Busy South Florida airport, and now the scene of a mass shooting. We have 5 people confirmed dead. Take us to that moment. Where were you? What was going on? We've been able to speak with folks from all walks of life. These dirt and sand piles you see, Hurricane Matthew did that. The storm surge dumped truckloads of it on this road near Kingston, Jamaica's International Airport. And have a look, there are dozens, if not more than 150 people here moving around this area to give you an idea of the intensity of the wind. Trina, Republican nominee Santiago Vasquez, he's taking a page out of Donald Trump's book. Here in Broward, I'm going to flip the camera around. It is already underway. We're out with crews right now. I do want to point out that we have a map on the screen to show you the area we're talking about. We spoke to a woman here in Wynwood. You can see the spray coming from the back of the truck there, spraying for mosquitoes. Posted to Instagram. It shows rocks and other objects, Shelley, being thrown at Milwaukee police. Right now the question is, what is the extent of their injuries? I'm going to whip you around this way to show you what's happening over here. We have police blocking the entrance. We're going to be here. We're going to be checking around for storm damage and keep you updated with live reports. Reporting in Miami, I'm Michael Spears, NBC 6 News. People from all over come here to hang out, and that includes some folks who can't stay out of trouble. Police telling us that one guy in particular, he's been arrested nearly 300 times, but always finds his way back here to Miami Beach. The city, we've learned, is now looking at new ways to deal with repeat offenders. Too much might be right. Court records show Steve Silverman here has racked up 7 criminal cases on his record in the last 4 months alone. Crimes like robbery, public intoxication, and theft. Silverman has been free to walk the streets, according to jail records, until this week, when he was arrested again and charged with selling cocaine.
Prevalent criminal element on the beach.
John calls Miami Beach home. He's matched mugshots with faces spotted around his neighborhood, including Steve's.
Armed robbery at gunpoint.
Chronic troublemakers. Some neighbors are worried about their sandy paradise they call home.
I can't even let my child walk the dog around my neighborhood. It's terrible. It's horrible.
Heather McCabe and her husband Terry shared concerns about seedy characters at a recent city homeless meeting.
Tourists walking around my neighborhood, I feel like I've got to watch out for them.
Police records show Silverman is homeless. Miami Beach has a small unit of officers who only deal with this group. Numbers show the majority of its arrests are for misdemeanor crimes. Repeat offenders are a big problem.
We may arrest a person at 6:30 or 8 o'clock, and they go to see the judge in the afternoon, and then they're back out at 8 o'clock that night. That's just the way the system works.
Ed Griffith is the spokesperson for the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office. What more can be done to keep folks like Steve Silverman off the streets?
Well, first off, it really depends on each individual crime.
He said while most people see very little jail time for misdemeanor crimes, concerned neighbors can play a key role.
If people show up for court and articulate their concerns at these options, then you can get a better judicial response.
Miami Beach cops are now doing that.
We go to their bond hearings, and we implore the judge and the attorneys to give them just a little bit more time.
Commissioner Michael Greco supports the city funding a prosecutor who focuses on Miami Beach repeat offenders to make sure there's real consequences.
Our neighborhood has just gone, really, the quality of life has just gone downhill.
Neighbors agree more needs to be done so they can feel safe here again.
I used to go to the beach all the time and walk out 23rd Street or 21st, and I just don't go there anymore.
He got his eyes wide open, pool of blood.
Santonio Carter is still haunted by what he saw that day.
Worst day of your life? By far.
His 6-year-old's lifeless body.
They ain't got no medicine for this.
For 72 excruciating hours, Carter had no idea who shot his son King, a first grader killed in the crossfire of a shootout in northwest Miami-Dade. He wanted to take justice into his own hands.
I had to go to the police station and sleep on the floor till in the morning, just for me not to do nothing.
Then, on the 4th day,
CrimeStoppers.
someone dialed 305-471
tips
and gave police what they needed to make arrests.
Miami-Dade CrimeStoppers.
The tip that cracked the case came here.
3 detectives that answered the phones.
Phones, emails, text messages, snail mail. From Miami-Dade down to the Keys, Belize, and several island countries, this small unit is busy.
It gives the community the chance to be able to speak up.
Hundreds of tips pour in weekly.
What case are you calling about?
Trust built on the promise of anonymity and money, sometimes hefty payouts.
We give them a code name and a code number, and the bank does not ask them for any information.
Having detectives fielding calls around the clock has paid off. Since the program began here in 1981, more than 11,600 criminals have been taken off the streets because of Miami-Dade Crime Stopper tips. $2 million plus in reward money paid out.
The work done inside Crime Stoppers helps those families find closure. Without Crime Stoppers, we probably wouldn't solve as many cases.
Santonio is thankful someone decided to speak up.
We need calls. We need answers. We need solutions.
And provide some relief.
You can give me $100 trillion, or you can fill his house up with pain medicine, and I'ma still have the same feeling.
For a family missing their loved one every single day.
It's quiet. Like, if everybody was here right now, it still sound like this. Everybody quiet, everybody in the shell. King was the life of the party.